What's up everyone? Welcome to the channel.
And welcome back if you've seen a lot of our other videos.
Now check it out. Today, we've got the 5 pros and cons to living in Los Angeles.
We're born and raised here in Los Angeles, so we're gonna give it to you straight.
So we're gonna get after it right now.
Everybody, I'm Adam Rosal, and this is my business partner David Fine, and we're the real estate dads right here in Los Angeles, California. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything you need to know about Los Angeles, we do tons and tons of videos that tell you everything you need to know.
So make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to get notified every time we drop a new video. And honestly, we get tons of phone calls, emails, and texts from people like yourselves thinking about relocating to Los Angeles. And we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move here, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'll make sure to get with you. All right, we're back.
We're back.
We're gonna have the 5 pros and 5 cons for you. And as Adam mentioned, we were born and raised in Los Angeles, so we are gonna give it to you straight. We know the ins and outs and everything about Los Angeles. There's so many different neighborhoods, but we are gonna talk about greater LA in general. So pro number 1?
Number 1.
So many things to do.
Outdoor activities.
Outdoor activities. There are amazing outdoor activities in Los Angeles. We're close to the beach, we're close to the mountains, we've got plenty of parks. I grew up going to the beach during the summers there. I was probably there like 5 days a week, boogie boarding, just hanging out. It was so much fun. I literally lived at the beach. And it's so easy to access. We got tons and tons of miles and miles of beaches, volleyball courts. I mean, Santa Monica.
Yes, Venice Beach, Santa Monica, Hermosa, Redondo, Manhattan Beach.
And they all have their own vibe.
Exactly.
Right? So again, Los Angeles is so big, and we'll get into these other videos, but you know, the South Bay with the beach cities like Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach.
Malibu up north.
Ventura. All different feels when you compare it to like Venice and Santa Monica. With Santa Monica, the boardwalk, I mean, that's like, if you want to go some people watching and you want to be outdoors,
there's a lot of places you can go also.
Yeah, tons of shopping, great food. And then if you're not into the beach, that's fine, because we live just about, what, 2 hours away?
There's a lot of hiking trails in LA. There's in Hollywood, Santa Monica Mountains. Yep. There's a lot, there's great views too. Even in Culver City, you've got a great trail where you can see pretty much all of LA.
And what's incredible about the kind of the Santa Monica mountain range is that you can access it from the coast.
Right.
So you can hike up there, you get a different little type of weather, the views are of the ocean, and then you can access the backside of the Santa Monica Mountains from the San Fernando Valley, and that you get a little bit more of that desert vibe and the valley views. But there's so many cool things, and especially like having the beach right next to like a mountain range.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. You don't get that too many places.
No, absolutely not.
And then continuing with that outdoor theme, we're only like, what, 2 hours away from Big Bear.
Big Bear, we're 5 hours to Mammoth Mountain. Lake Arrowhead has some good skiing. So yeah, if you are a surfer, snowboarder, you can do it all in one day.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, how cool is that?
Exactly.
You jump in the water, get that early surf in.
Yeah.
Grab your skis, grab your snowboard.
Yeah.
Hit the slopes. So
exactly.
That's really cool. And if you're not into either beaches or hiking in the mountains or snowing,
and just like shopping.
Well, wait, before we get there, we do have a huge park system.
Yes, the parks. Yeah.
Each, pretty much every neighborhood within Los Angeles has its own neighborhood park.
Exactly.
And then if you want this grand park, we have Griffith Park, which is kind of right smack in the center of Los Angeles, right off of downtown. You've got the LA Zoo there.
Right.
You've got
the Griffith Observatory is right there too.
Yeah.
You can see some stars.
I went to camp.
We're going way back.
Way back. I went to camp. It was in a space camp, and it was at the Griffith Observatory. And I just remember, I have this vivid image of me and my friends with the telescopes out in the evening, and it was awesome. I mean,
I played sports in the summertime.
I mean, I did some sports camps too.
Okay.
We'll get into sports later. Either way, the Griffith Park, Griffith Observatory, the zoo, the Genealogy Museum, golf courses, carousels, and just loads and loads of hiking right in the center of downtown. It's a pretty cool feeling for Los Angeles.
I'd say it's what, like a 30-minute drive for anything in LA.
I mean,
yeah, we'll get into that.
We're gonna get into our cons because, well, I won't reveal that, but we'll talk about traffic in Los Angeles.
Sure.
I don't know about 30 minutes and how he's getting there, but
I leave early.
We have a window of traffic. But,
sure.
So yeah, outdoor activities, plenty of fun things to do. Great for working out, great for family, just lots of fun. So another cool thing about Los Angeles is all the shopping. We've got tons of it, it's everywhere, and it's actually almost like an event to go shopping in Los Angeles.
Absolutely.
There's so many, it's a destination, and it's all outdoors.
Everything's outdoors. I mean, we've got Century City, we've got the Grove, we got Beverly Hills,
3rd Street Promenade.
We got Venice Beach.
Venice Beach, the boardwalk.
Everything's outdoors. There's actually, they serve food. There's music. So it's like, it's an event.
Yeah, when you go shopping in Los Angeles, it's not like, hey, I just got to pick up some things.
Right.
It's you take the family, you go with friends. There's, as Adam was mentioning, it's all outdoors, takes advantage of the weather.
Right.
And we've got live street performers, live music. So it's all this encompassing, entertaining experience to go shopping. And each of those areas that Adam was talking about has its own kind of vibe and an eclectic feel to when you go.
All of this to make you spend more money.
Yeah. Los Angeles, you got to spend some money here.
Yeah. But it's fun.
It's really cool. I mean, there's times where I'm going, I've got my kids with me, and we're just stopping, listening to some musician, some band play right there on 3rd Street Promenade.
So you right listen to bands playing, we're eating. We're just eating.
Well, what's cool is you eat outdoors.
Exactly.
And you listen to music. And they've got really cool artists. It's just it's
fun.
So much fun.
It's really fun.
It really is.
Shopping.
So, who knew that it was such a fun thing to do? But lots of places to go.
But don't be fooled. I mean, we do have other clothes besides these logo shirts.
So he says.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. So if you're kind of done being outdoors for a little while and you've done all the shopping you can handle,
and you're full,
and you want a little culture, we've got an amazing assortment of museums in Los Angeles.
Absolutely.
You've got your science centers downtown. You've got so many different art museums, the Los Angeles County Art Museum, the Museum of Modern Art. You've got
the Getty.
The Getty.
You got 2 Gettys.
You do have 2 Gettys, that's right.
You got a Getty off PCH in Malibu, and then you got the Getty off the 405.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got Skirball Museum. You got La Brea Tar Pits for dinosaurs.
Yep.
That was always one of my favorites as a kid. My parents took me there all the time.
Just don't jump in.
Don't jump in. Yeah. One of my favorite parts was they have these different, I don't know what you call them, like pistons, and you have to pull the piston out of the tar.
Oh.
And it was super hard, especially as a kid. And it was like a feat of strength between my brother and I, challenging
kind of like Thor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the hammer. You know,
yeah.
You put the hammer.
Sorry, he's more of a Marvel guy, but yeah, just like Thor.
Thor.
But museums, there so many to choose from, and they have special events there too, which is really fun. Again, it kind of goes back with they're not just these cultural experiences, but there's also lots of entertainment and lots of food. And there's this one recently. I've been taking Eli to a place called it's the Skirball Museum, but it's a special exhibit called the Noah's Ark.
Okay.
And it's this very interactive place. It's great for kids, and they have this huge replica of Noah's Ark and all of the animals, and everything is made out of like recycled material.
Oh, that's cool.
So it kind of reinforces the whole recycle environment, but it also teaches them about the story of Noah's Ark, which is a lot of fun. They get to run loose. And it's also fun for us adults.
That sounds cool. I haven't heard about it, and now I want to take the kids.
We should go.
Yeah.
And then they have, you know what they have?
No, tell me. Let's tell them.
We'll tell you. Interactive museums.
Okay.
They've got the Van Gogh experience. And
have you gone to that?
I haven't, but I know some friends that have.
It's so immersive. I've seen people take pictures. It looks so cool.
Yeah, like you're put right into the actual.
You're in the painting.
Right. And they have that, not just...
Like you're screaming.
like you're what?
The screamer.
Oh, yeah. See, wow, look at that. He is cultured.
I am cultured.
And you have other immersive experiences that they use lots of lights, and they're just kind of almost like pop-up museums, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So highly recommend checking out the museum scene. You can almost never run out here. They're just all over the city, and it makes it for a fun little
Year-round,
trek.
too.
Oh yeah, year-round.
Year-round.
Yep. All right, with so many things to do in Los Angeles, the one thing that we haven't touched yet are...
Sports! We are the city of champions. I mean, we've got the Lakers, the Trojans, the Bruins, the Dodgers, and now the Rams.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm not an LA fan, but don't tell anybody.
You just told everyone.
Sorry.
You just told everyone.
Born and raised in Los Angeles, and I'm just not a huge LA fan. So we're gonna...
Okay, so you know what? We'll clear the air right here so everyone knows.
Sure.
Who do you like right now? Who's your favorite baseball team?
Favorite baseball team, the Oakland A's. Sorry, LA.
So when you meet him, please bring up the Kirk Gibson home run against Dennis Eckersley.
It's the worst.
Okay?
You bring it up constantly.
I do bring it up constantly, and I think it'd be fun to see how many of our viewers reach out to you and rub that in. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be kind of fun. So comment below.
Right.
If you won, remember that.
I do remember that because I was sitting on the table in the living room and I jumped for joy.
I remember
and then I
sitting
did the thing.
I was sitting on the floor and very upset in a friend's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but what's true to our hearts,
Yeah.
both of us, we are huge sports fanatics.
Yeah.
And as Adam mentioned, we are the city of champions.
Yeah.
It's also an event to go. I mean, there's so many to choose from. We've got a couple baseball teams.
It's great. We got a couple of everything. We got a couple
of everything.
A couple basketball, football teams, baseball teams.
Yep.
What don't we have?
And they actually just got I think this past year was the first. Was that the first? Or it's been 2 years. SoFi Stadium.
SoFi Stadium is beaubeautiful.
Yeah, it's the new football
state
stadium.
of the art.
Yeah, the Chargers play there, and the championship Rams play there. So that in itself is something worth going to. SoFi Stadium. They've got actually when we were talking about shopping earlier, we should have brought this up because they're continuing to build that whole area out with plenty of things to do. Again, everything is like an experience and a destination when you go somewhere in Los Angeles. And with sports, we're rabid fans. I mean, you go to a Laker game, you go to a Dodger game, the fans are just truly behind their teams.
Yeah, and just like everything else in LA, it's an event. I mean, you're not just coming here to watch a game. You're coming here for the food. You're coming here for the experience with all your friends,
the people,
and the camaraderie with people who are avid fans. So it is an intense event.
Yeah. Now, being an A's fan, I still go to Dodger games. I even go to the Angel games. Now, we're gonna give you a little bit of a secret there too. The Angels say they're from Los Angeles, and they are called the Los Angeles Angels.
They're Anaheim.
But they're Anaheim, and that's Orange County. It's not Los Angeles. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I think they're trying to hone in and jump in on the Los Angeles fans, but not working with me.
Sure.
So just so you know, Los Angeles Angels are really the Anaheim Angels, and they'll always be the Anaheim Angels in my view.
You know,
sorry if I made anybody upset.
The carryover from all this fandom with all the sports we have is that, you know, after watching the Lakers, after watching the Rams, you know, we want to go out and play. Yeah. And this is the best weather to play sports.
Whoa, you're getting into another pro.
We'll get there.
He's leading in already. But yeah, it is true.
The brakes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
That's how I drive. I drive like this, pump the brakes.
Not in LA, yeah.
Yeah.
You are pumping brakes.
Yeah.
But
All
so
the time.
When you come to LA, you may bring your own fandom with wherever you're coming from. We get it. We understand.
We'll embrace you.
We will
embrace you, but you will be turned into an LA fan. Turned.
I mean, maybe. But it's a cool scene. All right, everybody. We know why you're really here. You want to hear the cons. Well, we got con number one.
Number one.
There's no sugarcoating it. Everyone knows about it. You read about it, I'm sure.
It's the hard truth.
Cost of living. It is ridiculous living in Los Angeles. It is so expensive.
But we're number 9.
We are number 9 in the country.
So there's other places that are more expensive.
Most expensive places in the country. We are number 9. I was actually surprised.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I thought we were number 3, but no.
No.
So here's the good news. New York's more expensive, so come on by. San Francisco, more expensive. San Diego, more expensive.
San Jose,
Oakland, pretty much most of the all-expensive cities outside of New York and Honolulu are right here in California, but we're number 9.
We're number 9. We'll take it.
Come on over.
Yeah.
But cost of living, everyone talks about housing. Housing prices are astronomical. They continue to go up. They go up across the country, but here they just seem to go up tenfold.
Yeah.
In fact, the median house price in Los Angeles is $950,000.
Yeah, it's nuts.
We know it sounds crazy. Being born and raised here and just seeing the movement, we're kind of used to seeing these numbers. And of course, being in real estate, we see it all the time.
Yeah.
But taking the outside perspective, $950,000 is your median home sales price. And for rent...
But let's stay on the sales price for a second there. Let's break it down. I mean, so for a down payment, and we'll just round up to $1 million, a down payment, you need 20% down, that's $200,000.
Yeah. So if you are thinking about putting 20% down, you kind of have to have a lot of cash, a lot of liquid cash.
Yeah.
Now, the good news is there's programs and other loan opportunities where you can put less than 20% down.
Yeah.
We're certainly available to talk about those opportunities. And that's just Los Angeles in general. When you start talking about different pockets like Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, Venice, the median sale price just jumps up.
Yeah, everything varies depending on the neighborhood.
Yeah. Rent is also extremely expensive. You're probably looking at a 2-bedroom apartment, anywhere between $2,000 and $3,000, depending on the area of Los Angeles.
Depending on the neighborhood, again, like always,
Right.
location,
Yeah.
and also the amenities that you're looking for.
Exactly.
You know?
And so, again, no sugarcoating it. It's expensive to buy here and even rent here.
Yeah.
On top of the housing prices, we've got gas prices that are insane. In California, we have something called the summer blend, which is pretty wild. I'm not sure if they have it anywhere else.
I think we're the only ones that have summer blend.
Yeah, we've got this.
And right now we're close to like $5.
We're at $5, and this is before our summer blend hits, which adds on like probably another 10 or 20 cents. So yeah, $5 about the average gas price right now. So it you know, about $100 to fill up a tank of 20-gallon tank or so.
And since we're on the topic of gas, let's go towards utilities. I mean,
Sure you wanna talk?
Yes, you know,
Adam is super bitter about
I'll
utilities.
talk about utilities. Like, we both have a family of 4, you know, and my electrical bill is around $250 a month. Our gas bill is about $150 a month, and water bill probably another $200, $250. You know, so it's expensive. It's very expensive to live here and bathe your family.
Washing clothes, you got a family for
laundry, cooking, everything, you know. The good thing is, again, back to the pros of the weather, I'm getting solar. I got solar, and so solar is a huge thing here in Los Angeles and in California.
Yeah, and what's nice is our state does give massive incentives.
Exactly, a lot of credits.
Yep, to install solar, so it makes
26% to be exact.
Someone's going through the solar project right now. But yeah, so a lot of people are moving to solar, and in general and in the end, it is very helpful. It's an upfront cost.
It'll offset some expenses that you have.
Yep. Let's see. So we've got utilities.
Yep.
And taxes. So in Los Angeles, we have a sales tax here, 9.5%.
Yep.
Which I think is super high, but you know, it's supposed to take care of all of our necessities,
our
and
people,
all the services in Los Angeles. But it's a high city tax of 9.5%. Then you have your state income tax. We do have an income tax in California.
Yeah.
That depends on your income, but if you're working full-time, you're ranging anywhere between an additional 6% all the way up to 12% of your income going to your state income taxes. Federal taxes, well, we'll let you figure that out with your CPA.
And then there's property taxes.
Property taxes. Now, percentage-wise, we're actually not too bad. We're at like 1.25%.
Yeah, 1.25.
Yeah, and it's actually been grandfathered in Proposition 13. We won't get into details, but our tax rate are basically set at 1% from the state, And then you have these additional taxes with all the propositions and other things that we vote on for local municipalities that add up about another 0.25%.
Sure.
Stuff that goes to the schools, the roads, and whatnot.
And again, depending on which location you are, they may be bumped up a little more because of what's going on in that specific location.
Yeah. So 1.25%, not too bad with your property tax rate, but when you multiply that by $1 million,
Yeah.
that's a hefty bill.
Yeah.
It all adds up. Now, other items that you may be thinking about, like, well, food and dining and restaurants and that's all pretty much, it's very similar to the rest of the country and our experience. We may be a little bit higher, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, and again, it depends on like where you're dining, where you're going. It's all location and taste that you have. So
that's true. If you buy like a cup of coffee in Beverly Hills, it's gonna be different if you're buying a cup of coffee in a neighborhood like, I don't know, Mar Vista.
Yeah, it's all relative.
Yeah,
It's all relative.
So again, con number one, absolutely the cost of living.